OPPO Watch X2 has officially launched in China, and if it looks familiar, that's because it is. Just days ago, the OnePlus Watch 3 was introduced globally, and this is essentially the same device, just under OPPO's branding. However, the Chinese version does come with some extra features, the biggest one being blood pressure tracking. This is a follow-up to OPPO Watch X, bringing a bunch of refinements. So let's start with the build. OPPO is keeping things premium with a sapphire crystal mirror to help prevent scratches and a titanium alloy bezel that keeps the watch sturdy but still lightweight. The black border around the display has also been made thinner, making the screen feel a little more immersive. On the right side, there's a semi-conical crown with a Paris stud texture designed to improve grip and give a more precise feel when scrolling through menus. Below that, a function button doubles as an ECG sensor, allowing users to take heart readings on demand. Now, speaking of the display, the Watch X2 comes with a 1.5-inch AMOLED screen, boasting a resolution of 466 by 466 pixels. With a peak brightness of a massive 2200 nits, it should be easy to read in direct sunlight, which is great for anyone who spends a lot of time outdoors. But health tracking is where OPPO is putting a lot of focus this time around. The Watch X2 includes an 8-channel heart rate sensor, a 16-channel blood oxygen sensor, and a wrist temperature monitor. The ECG function, as mentioned, is built right into the function button for quick readings. The biggest new feature, though, is blood pressure monitoring, but it's not a simple on-demand check like you get with some smartwatches. To use it, you have to sign up for OPPO's blood pressure health study. The watch needs to be worn in full smart mode for at least 4 hours a day over a 7-day period to gather enough data. Once that's done, it can start providing high blood pressure risk alerts and deeper insights into cardiovascular health. On top of that, OPPO has added a second-generation 60-second physical exam feature, giving a quick snapshot of resting heart rate, blood pressure health, and sleep baseline heart rate. It also tracks weekly trends and behaviors that could be affecting stress and overall well-being. For those who like to track workouts or explore new routes, the Watch X2 includes a dual-frequency GPS chip, similar to what's found in high-end Garmin sports watches. This should provide more precise location tracking whether you're navigating city streets or running trails in the mountains. Now let's talk about smartwatch features. OPPO is marketing the Watch X2 as more than just a fitness tracker. It supports a variety of built-in applications, including full-function WeChat. Unlike some smartwatches, it doesn't rely too much on third-party apps, instead offering built-in tools for messaging, reminders, and more. Other features include cloud-based reminders similar to ColorOS 15, an esports mode, and emergency call functionality. OPPO is even calling it a smartphone on the wrist, suggesting it can handle a lot of everyday tasks without needing to be constantly paired to a smartphone. As far as battery life, again, you get something that's quite decent, around 16 days between charges. And when you do need to refuel, you can go from 10% to 50% in just 25 minutes, with a full charge taking about 75 minutes. So where does Watch X2 stand? Well, with the OnePlus Watch 3 already available globally, it looks like the OPPO Watch X2 will stay exclusive to China. The big difference is the added blood pressure tracking, which could be useful for anyone willing to commit to OPPO's study. Whether that's enough to make it worth choosing over similar smartwatches remains to be seen.